Well, good Thursday morning to you. I thought I would take advantage of this beautiful day and come outside here in the backyard. Hope you can hear the birds singing in the background. It's a lovely day, and I know that each day that we have is a gift to us from our Lord. The Bible makes it plain to us that He made everything, including this beautiful day. In the early chapters of the Bible, right there in the beginning of Genesis, we're told that God made everything from nothing, that He spoke and it came to be. And as the chronicler is listing off those details, the word use is pretty economical. There's not a lot of extra wording there. It's pretty methodical and brief and to the point. And you'll probably notice as you look through there that there's a pattern. There was evening, there was morning, and then the day was described as the first day or the second day. And there's a phrase that's used there, and it was good. But there's one day that stood out. It was that sixth day. There was evening and there was morning, but it's described not only as good, but as very good. The word very is not used generously in the Old Testament. It's used fairly sparingly. The word good is used often. But the word very is, in a sense, reserved for exclamation. It's sort of like bold print, or like putting an exclamation point on the end of a sentence. It's so that we will take specific notice, so that it'll jump out. Well, on that sixth day, that very good day, people were created. Now, I'm convinced that there might be lots of eyes on this video today, but only the people watching will be the ones that will understand and that will know and that will comprehend what has been said. It's because God made us very good. That we are important to Him, that people are special. I don't want you to forget that message. That message that's right there even in the early part of the Bible. People were created by God for His purpose, and because we are His, we are special. We are, as He said it, very good. Because He loves us and because He cares about us and that we have a special place in His creation, He did not want us to have to pay the penalty for our sin. Instead, He made the way. He did it Himself. He provided the way that we would not die, but could live forever. We know that the only way that we live forever, to be with our God for eternity, is to put our trust in His Son, Jesus Christ. The trust that you're putting your trust in Him today, on this very good day that the Lord has made. Well, God really dug this one out of the file today. And Jeff, if you're watching, take note, okay? It's a story about a photographer from a national magazine who was assigned to take pictures of a raging forest fire. So the magazine editor and publisher and chief said to the photographer, sent him out on this assignment, and told him that he had made arrangements for a small plane, that he could go meet that small plane. It would be waiting for him at the airport, so that he could make several passes over the fire and take some really good pictures, and that they would get the exclusive. Well, the photographer arrived at the airstrip about an hour before sundown. Perfect conditions for taking great pictures. And sure enough, there was a small plane there, a little Cessna, waiting for him. So he jumped in with all his gear and shouted, "Let's go!" The pilot was a tense-looking man. He stared over at the photographer, and the photographer insisted, "Hey, let's go, come on, let's go, let's get going. There's not much time left, we're burning sunshine. Let's get out there and get a look at this fire." And so the pilot took off, turned the plane into the wind, and began flying quite erratically. And then the photographer said, "Okay, now fly over the north side of the fire and make several low passes." "Why do you want me to do that?" asked the nervous pilot. "Because I'm going to take pictures. That's what photographers do, don't you know?" The pilot turned to the photographer, his face ashen, and he said, "You mean you're not the flight instructor?" So Jeff, if you got to go up and take a look at a fire, make sure you ask before you take off, okay? You have a great day, and God bless you.